Sociedad remain your leaders over in La Liga, as of course Barcelona look to start a new regime with of course Xavi, when of course he's confirmed later on as manager. But until then, can they bounce back with a win this week? We'll take a look next. After I coach Pablo's game in a prediction video today, we'll look forward to match day number 13 over in La Liga, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new, wave in, smash your subscribe and get your bag of all things La Liga related, Blabber Rose related, wood football related. We get it all here, boys. Under one roof, that's right, my boys. Sociedad still top of the pops, of course, but Real Madrid are breathing down their necks. But what's going to go on with Villarreal? As I hear, rumour has it, Unai Emery could be becoming the new manager of Newcastle United. We'll take a look at that. All of it in a minute. Of course, big shout out to my VIPs. They are the Patreons. And if you're new, wait a minute, smash your subscribe. So let's get into it then, shall we? Of course, look back at things that did take place this past weekend. Of course, we're going to reveal who won the predictor of the month for the month of October. So here we go then. Of course, Atlético Madrid picked up a 3-0 win over Real Betis. Big win for them. Betis down to 5th. Atlético Madrid moving up to 4th in the table. Barcelona can only muster a draw against Alavés. It is a shit show. It's a shambles show over in Barcelona, as they are what? 9th in the table. Meanwhile, Cádiz against Mallorca ended up all square as well. Called it, lads. Absolutely called it. Elche did lose to Real Madrid 2-1 in the end. Getafe picked up a cheeky win over Espanyol 2-1 there. Sevilla 2-0 win over Osasuna, called that as well. Valencia picked up a win over Villarreal. Of course, maybe already the distractions are in place for Unai Emery. Good evening, good evening. He could be back in the Premier League very, very soon. Vallecano did only draw against Celta Vigo. They still remain in 6th in the table. Sociedad could only muster a draw against Bilbao, and Levante did lose to Granada. Do I want to really count on this one? I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Shit. I did garbage. Of course, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Of course, this is the actual La Liga table. Of course, Sociedad top charts, of course, with a point over Real Madrid. But they both have a game in hand, Madrid and Sevilla. And of course, win that, they could go top of the pops. Meanwhile, Barcelona down to 9th, game in hand. Of course, they could go up to 7th. Of course, down the bottom is Getafe, Levante, Cádiz going down. But of course, that could all change very, very soon. Of course, this is the table. 4 would have got me 12th. But of course, leader was Nicolas and Ivan Stringer kicking us, taking him with 7. So, of course, a new name at the top of the leaderboard there. But, of course, what about the overall grand scheme of things? Nicholas is 7. There's down there at the bottom. He's new to the get-go. Jonathan Liu, though, still remains in charge. Well done to you, sir. What about the grand scheme of things, though, for this week, this month, and this month alone, the October? Who won the predictor of the month? What is the predictor of the month? Well, I'll tell you about it now. Of course, each and every month, we'll count up everyone's points and see who got the most. Of course, that winner of that, whoever did get the most, will be classed as predictor of the month. And that predictor of the month will get a Willy Wonka Golden Star ticket, which, of course, will enter a prize draw at the end of the season, where you can either win a t-shirt, gift card, something like that. But of course, we'll reveal all that later on. And of course, you can win it multiple times, so you can win all of the months. And there can be multiple winners. There can be 6 of you, 10 of you, 1 of you. All of you could win it if you all predicted the same. But anyway, let's take a look at, of course, the winner of the predictor of the month for October in La Liga. And the winner is Russell Frost. Well done to you, sir. Well done to you. Frosty joins the likes of Jonathan Liu, Nanakem, and, of course, himself as predictor of the month. There we go, in all its glory. 3 of you, just 3 of us, individual winners each and every month so far. But it can all change here in November. If you want to get involved, use the code /Espanya. So let's get into the next games and matches, of course, which will kick off this coming Friday. Of course, it'll be rolling into the international break. So let's get it on with Athletic Bilbao against Cádiz then, shall we? Of course, now these two sides have played each other 5 times in 2005, 3 wins Cádiz, 2 wins from Bilbao, and no draws. Of course, Bilbao comes to just 1 defeat past 6, 58% form for them right now. Cádiz haven't won in the last 7 games, of course. However, back-to-back draws heading into this one. Of course, last time out over in Bilbao, the one who went for Cádiz. That was back in October 2020. Of course, Bilbao picked up a draw against Sociedad last time out. Cádiz picked up a win, also a draw against Mallorca. Odds on this one, 9-4 on is your Bilbao, 7-1 is your, of course, your Cádiz, and 16-5 is your draw on this. I'm going to go 2-1 win there for Bilbao. They're one of those teams. You can't pick them. You can't pick them. Next, of course, we have Real Betis. They were taking on, of course, Sevilla, and a bit of a banger, of course, coming at you on Sunday, November the 7th. Now, these two sides have played each other 50 times since 1995, 10 wins for Real Betis, 23 wins for Sevilla, and 17 draws. Of course, Betis coming to 58% form, which, of course, equates to 1 defeat the past 5 games. Meanwhile, Sevilla coming to 1 defeat the past 6 games, 67% form for them right now. Of course, biggest win, 3-0 win for Betis, biggest win for Sevilla was a 4-0 win. Of course, last time around over in Betis was a 1-1 draw. That was back in January 2021. The away side hasn't won this game since Sevilla beat Betis back in 2019. 14. Sevilla picked up a win against Osasuna last round. Betis lost to Atlético last round. Look at the odds on this one. Betis at 95 for the victory, 31-20 to Sevilla, 11-5 is draw. This is tight. Again, very, very tight. I'm going with a 2-2 draw right down the middle. Next, of course, we have Osasuna up against the leaders at the moment, Real Sociedad. Now, these two sides played 36 times since 1993. Of course, 8 wins for Osasuna, 17 wins for Sociedad, and 11 draws. Biggest win for Osasuna, 3-1 win. They were a 5-0 win. Osasuna just won to beat about 6 games, 67% form for them right now. Meanwhile, Sociedad unbeaten in the last 14 games. Of course, 75% form for them at the moment. They're winning 3 and drawing 3 the last 6. Of course, last time around, over in Osasuna was a winner for Sociedad. Sociedad haven't lost against Osasuna in competitive action all the way to wow, it's been a while. It's been a bloody long since 2012, where Osasuna picked up a win in La Liga at home as well. Look at the odds: 50-8 on is your Osasuna, 23-10 is your draw, 7-5 is your away win. I'm going with the Sociedad, of course, to maintain top of the pops heading into the international break. Celta Vigo, they'll take on Barcelona, of course. Now these two sides, it's a be a banger, wouldn't it? Of course, played 46 times at 9-3, 10 wins for Celta Vigo, 23 wins for Barcelona, and 13 draws. Of course, Celta Vigo come to this just 1 win in 5 for them, 42% for Meanwhile, Barcelona without a win in 3, back to 2 defeats and a draw in the last 3. Both sides 42% form, of course. Heading into this one, though, last time out over in Celta Vigo, so 3-0 win for Barcelona. That was back in October 2020. Home side hasn't won this game since Barcelona beat Celta Vigo back in 2019. Of course, Celta Vigo picked up a draw against Vallecano. Of course, Barcelona did pick up a draw against Alavés. And of course, Barcelona in Champions League action this week. Maybe even today, don't even know. 30-5 is Celta Vigo, even Stevens, of course, Barcelona at 30-5 ish. A bloody draw on this. I'm going to go with the win for Barcelona, even though they're shit. They'll get the win here. Kicking off forward, it will be Alavés against Levante. Of course, these two sides played each other a whole bunch of times, I know. But of course, 17 times since 1996. 11 wins for Alavés, 2 wins for Levante, and 4 draws. Big win for Alavés, 2-0 win. The weeks for their ways for 2-0 win. Alavés unbeaten last 3, picking up 2 wins and a draw to boot. As for Levante, they have won in 12 games. Of course, 17% form for them right now. Last time out over in Alavés, that was a 2-2 draw back in May 2021. Of course, Alavés picked up a draw against Barcelona. Of course, Levante lost to Granada last time. Look at the odds on this one then, shall we? We've got the odds 29-24. Alavés 2-1 is your away win, and of course 21-10 is your draw. A no draw for this one. Spells like a draw. Alavés, of course, will continue the unbeaten run into 4th game. Next, of course, Espanyol up against Granada. Let's get into this one then, shall we? Of course, played each other 50 times in 2012. 7 wins for Espanyol, 4 for Granada, 4 draws. Espanyol just won to beat about 5 games, 50% form for them right now. Meanwhile, Granada unbeaten last 4, picking up 2 wins and 2 draws. Last round over in Espanyol was a 2-0 for Granada. In fact, Granada haven't lost back-to-back against Espanyol. Coming at you, though. Of course, Granada picked up a win over what are we looking at? Granada picked up a win over Levante last round. Espanyol lost to Getafe last round. Look at the odds on this one then, shall we? 5-4 on is your Espanyol, 7-2 is your away win. Of course, 5-2 is your draw. 2-1 win for Espanyol for me to take it to the house. Valencia will take on Atlético Madrid in another game of the weekend, of course. Now, these two sides have played each other 60 times since 1993. 20 wins for Valencia, 22 wins for Atlético, and 18 draws. Valencia, they'll come to this just 1 win and 6 for them, 42% form. Meanwhile, Atlético come into this just 1 defeat past 6 games, 67% form for them right now as well. Last round over in Valencia was a 1-win for Atlético. In fact, they've won back-to-back. In fact, they're unbeaten against Valencia since when? When was the last loss to Valencia? 3-1, I think 2014 for Valencia, picking up the win then. Of course, last round Valencia picked up a win over Villarreal, 2-0 win for them. Meanwhile, Atletico picked up a win against Betis last round. Look at the odds on this one. We have 54 as your host, 2017 on is your Atletico, and we've got 94 is your draw on this. Could go either way. 5-goal thriller going for Atletico, though, in the end. Villarreal up against Getafe. Now, this is interesting. Of course, we don't know, Of course, Unai Emery, I love him. I think he's a fantastic manager. I think he got a bit of a bad hand at Arsenal. But, of course, rumour has it he could be on the brink of going to Newcastle United with the money. And, of course, to be able to turn them into something special. So, it's exciting. It's very exciting. Will he be here for the Champions League? Will he be here for this game up against Getafe? That's, of course, all to be played for. So, I'm going with the mentality that he's going to be here. But there might be a bit of... If he's not here, I think they'll lose. Anyway, played 34 times since 1999. 21 wins for Villarreal, 8 wins for Getafe, and 5 draws. Big for Villarreal, 4-0 win. Of course, big win for Getafe, 4-0 win. In fact, just 1 win in 5 games for Villarreal, 42% form. They may already be distracted. Of course, 42% form. Also for Getafe, just 1 win in 6 for them. Of course, Villarreal did beat Getafe last round. Of course, that was back in May 2021. Of course, Villarreal lost to Valencia last round. Of course, Getafe picked up a 2 win over Espanyol. Look at the odds on this one. Villarreal 74 on for the victory. 11-2 is your away win, and 35 is your draw. If you want to bet on something, you bet on this one, especially if he goes. I've gone with the 2-1 win for Villarreal. Again, that's with the mentality that is there, but if he's not, it's off. I think they'll lose, or they won't win anyway. Next, of course, we have Mallorca. They're going to take on Elche. That's, of course, on Sunday as well. Played 8 times, 2008, 3 wins for Mallorca, 1 win for Elche, and 4 draws. Biggest win for Mallorca, 2-0 win. The other way was a 1-0 win. Just 1 win and 6 though for Mallorca at the moment. 42% form for them right now. In fact, just 1 defeat in the past 5, 42% form. They're drawing a lot of games. As for Elche, just 1 win and 6, 25% form as their moment. Of course, Mallorca came to this. They drew with Elche last round in Mallorca. That was back in the Segunda division. Of course, Mallorca picked up a 1-1 draw against Cádiz last round. Elche lost to Real Madrid. Look at the odds on this one. 11-10 on is your Mallorca. 7-2 is your away win. Of course, 11-5 is your draw. I'm going with a draw myself. 0-0 right in the middle. Point split. And then finally, of course, it is Real Madrid against Vallecano. Of course, now these two sides have just 26 times in 993, 22 wins for Real Madrid, 3 wins for Vallecano, and 1 draw. Biggest win for Madrid, 10-2 win. Goodness gracious me. The biggest win there was a 1-0 win. Of course, Madrid unbeaten last 4, big up 3 wins and a draw to boot. 58% form for them right now. Meanwhile, just 1 defeat the last 4 against Vallecano. 58% form as well. Coming at you though. Last round over in Madrid was a 1-0 win for Madrid. That was back in December 2018. Of course, Madrid picked up a win against Elche. Vallecano picked up a draw against Celta Vigo. Look at the odds. 54. No, sorry, scrap that. It is 11-4 on is your Madrid. 17-4 is your draw. 61 is your long shots. That's of course Vallecano. 3-2 win. Goals in this one. 5 are plenty. And that's my picks, boys. That is my picks. Be sure to get your own picks, of course, using the code or URL cut4Espana. Of course, get involved to be the leader of the predictor of the month for November. Of course, whoever tops the charts this week, of course, will be the leader in the month of November. We'll be back, of course, after the international break, so make sure you come back. And if you want to know when we come back, smash your subscribe, hit the little bell, and of course, give it a good old thumbs up. Does wonders for the old algorithm. But anyway, check out the links down below on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook as well, and of course, YouTube or Patreon as well. Make sure you check out those links if you want to support the channel in another way. Become a new best mate for life. Check out the links for patreon.com down below. But anyway, that's it. Until then, I'll see you soon. Until then, we are done.